Remember when you were in school and you could hardly wait for recess?
I remember how much fun you had on the playground.
Well, today's kids still can't wait.
Only playgrounds have changed a little.
So as a playground supervisor, you're going to need a little help to ensure that your students enjoy their playground activities as much as you did.
And do so safely. The playground is a dynamic place. You can expect children to quickly switch activities,
Attempt new things,
push themselves to new limits,
and push others to new limits too.
all at the same time.
Unfortunately, some of them get hurt.
In 1990, almost 230,000 injuries involving playgrounds were recorded by hospital emergency rooms.
We need to do what we can to cut back on those injuries.
And prevent them before they happen. We know your skills as a supervisor can make a difference in reducing playground accidents.
Let's take a look at this playground. Today we have approximately 150 children. Can we watch all 150 at once? I don't think so.
But we can try to position ourselves so that we can focus most of our attention on the areas that pose the highest risk of injury to our students.
Now, when you first walk out on the playground, position yourself so that the highest risk areas are directly in front of you.
That would be the climbing equipment.
That's right. Put the climbing equipment directly in front of you.
And then try to place other high-risk areas such as swings and other equipment to your right and left within your peripheral vision.
Now, to your back, put low-risk activities such as hopscotch and jump rope.
We don't want to ignore these low-risk areas, but generally accidents don't happen here.
Sounds easy, doesn't it? Well, think of it this way. Imagine you're the catcher on a baseball team. You're standing behind home plate. In front of you at the pitcher's mound would be the climbing equipment. To your right at first base would be, let's say, a basketball game. And to your left at third base are the swings and slides. Now behind you in the umpire's position are the jump ropes and hopscotch games. In baseball, the catcher has the best view of the game. Put yourself in his position and you'll have the best view of the playground.
Keeping the high-risk areas in the forefront of your vision is the key to preventing injuries before they happen.
Now that we're in position, what do we watch for?
Well, let's start with the climbing equipment. Keep your eye on equipment that's 3 or more feet higher than the child.
Or that offers an easy way up, but not an easy way down.
Look for overcrowding.
Or for a younger child trying to keep up with older children.
Look at the ground cover. Imagine falling on this.
Compared to wood chips or a good bed of sand or gravel.
Report any sites that need better ground cover.
Another high-risk area is the slide. Young children may become frightened at the top and may not want to slide down the slide.
Pay special attention to slides that are 3 or more feet higher than the child. And make sure that the children use them properly. No crowding or pushing. Chrissy, no pushing.
Careful, Susan. Come on, get out. Here in the swing area, watch out for children walking in front of the swing area while the swings are in use. No jumping. And watch out for kids who don't stay in the swing.
Also look for S-hooks that are open and seats that are worn or broken. Report any equipment that needs repair.
Next on our list of high-risk areas are team games.
The most serious accidents are collisions, and they tend to occur when play areas overlap or when the kids become too rough or careless.
You sit down the pedal.
All right. Time out. Stop play or enforce the timeout rule if the game gets too rough.
Well, we've learned where to position ourselves so we can keep our eyes on the high-risk areas.
And we know some of the high-risk activities to look for to help prevent injuries.
But what if a severe accident happens anyway? I'm right here, Susan.
First, never move the child. Have someone else get help.
Aaron, take this card to the office and give it to the secretary. Hurry, quick. Okay, everything's fine. You're okay. You're gonna be fine.
Mrs. Hawk, Susan's been hurt. She hit her head on the monkey bars.
Okay, Erin, please tell the supervisor that I'll call 911 plus her parents right now. Thank you.
Okay. Mrs. Rock, help is on the way.
Thank you, Aaron. You're gonna be okay, Susan. You're gonna be okay.
Apply first aid only if you've been trained. And again, in cases of severe injury such as head or neck injury or a broken limb, never move the child.
By handling the emergency this way, we've notified the appropriate school staff and we've prevented the child from being injured even more. And there are other situations that may require you to notify the office.
Such as unfamiliar people or vehicles that appear to be hanging around every day at the same time.
or older children who don't seem to belong on the playground.
Or an individual who suspiciously talks to children while they're playing.
Eric, will you please take this card to the office and give it to the secretary? Could be harmless, but let's be safe just the same.
So shall we review?
Good idea.
Remember, put the high-risk areas in front of you, lower risks at your sides, and the activities with the least amount of risk at your back.
And if there is an emergency, never move a severely injured child, never leave a severely injured child, and always report anything that looks suspicious.
Now, our presentation today is only an introduction. Please review more detailed information about preventing playground injuries. So what do you think? Should we go out there and supervise those students?
Yeah, let's. Thanks for watching.